I just thought about the fact that when we're little girls and we start our menstrual cycle, we are expected to go to school, be normal, act normal, behave correctly, sit up, pay attention, regardless of the fact if we're having stomach cramps, if our mood has shifted because our hormones are all over the place. And these are little girls that some as young as 9 years old are expected to be mature enough to take care of ourselves hygienically, as well as pay attention in school and be a good girl, even though we may be in pain during our menstrual cycle. And then during the years when we could get pregnant, if we happen to get pregnant, we're expected to go to work while we're creating a whole ass human being in our body. Go to work, still be normal, still do all of the duties that we're supposed to do while we're creating a human being in our body. Then, regardless of whether or not we're having any pain or any discomfort during the pregnancy, then we have the baby, and 6 weeks after we have the baby, we are expected to go back to work and take care of all the things around our home, all the things at work, as well as raise a whole ass human being. And what if you have other kids at home? You're raising them, you got a newborn. We're expected to be super women and do all of that and do it well. Then when we reach menopause and we're going through brain fog and anxiety and depression and joint pain and forgetfulness and all kinds of other physical and mental symptoms, we're expected to go to work every day and be normal and perform to the highest level that we can. And when I think about all of that, I think about the fact that men could never take care of themselves at 9, 10, 11, 12 years old if they had a period and be hygienically clean like we're expected to be. They could never go to school and pay attention and sit there with cramps while they're in school. They could never be pregnant and deal with the things we deal with during pregnancy and have a baby and still be required to do all the things that we have to juggle after we have a baby. They could never go through all the things we go through in menopause. And a lot of us do it without any hormonal assistance, no hormone replacement therapy. They could never do any of that. And yet as women, we are expected to, sometimes required to. And at this age, now that I'm postmenopausal and I look back at my life, having gone through all of those stages, having been at the top of my game professionally and in my family life, doing everything while I'm going through all of these hormonal changes, menstrual cycles, pregnancy,